Pusha T just dropped his newest single titled Diet Coke, produced by 88 Keys and Kanye West. And I always get excited for new Pusha T music because of this clip.
Act like y'all ain't had that motherfucking Clips album and shit. Act like y'all ain't based y'all whole shit, whole lifestyle off this nigga Pusha T. Everything is Pusha T. Clap expansion, that's Pusha T. We make good music. We don't give a fuck about how much goddamn money you make. We make good music. I'm a little mother, I don't want that loose right now. I might get loose right now.
The track is simple, but it sticks to Pusha T's formula of hard beats and hard rhymes. The beat samples Take the Time to Tell Her by Jerry Butler, which was also sampled for The Assignment, one of my favorite Noreaga songs.
Play the game like the movie. Smoke Lucy, big gone, but my favorite song still juicy.
Closed caption. Son don't even know what's happening.
But before I break down this beat and flip the sample to show you how to remake the production on Diet Coke, I'm gonna give you my initial reaction.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Now I have to say what makes this beat really dope is the Chop Fat Joe vocals going throughout the beat. I think that was really genius. And I'm guessing this was Kanye's idea because 88 Keys told the story of how the beat was made and where it came from.
I made a beat tape back then called The Makings of Crack Cocaine. I don't even think I sold any beats off of it until now, 18 years later. And yeah, that was the first interlude.
That means this beat was made in 2004. And that's a good point that I want to bring up, is that you gotta have faith in your music. You gotta have faith in your beats. Even when you play it for a bunch of people and maybe someone doesn't like it, or you submit it to something or a project and it doesn't make it, doesn't mean that your track wasn't good. When you know you have something truly special, just hold on to it and keep playing it for people. You never know when it's gonna find a home. So keep pushing your music all day. Now in regards to the video, I really love the Ode to Flava In Your Ear remix. You got the black and white video. You got Kanye dancing around like he Puff. Actually, Diddy shared the similarities between the two videos on his story on Instagram. The red Coca-Cola font in the beginning is like the attention to detail that I really truly like. And then I really feel like Pusha just went stupid and went crazy on that second verse. I really like the second verse a lot. So this whole track, this video is all fire to me. Now I know some people are saying that they wish it had a bass line or expecting a bass line or doesn't have one. And I'm not gonna lie, like I wouldn't mind a bass line. It definitely wouldn't hurt if it had one on there. It probably could bump a little bit harder, but I understand, like I'm not mad at it either way, because you know they keep it bare bones, just stripped down, just like super old school. Like I just like that feeling too. So either way, but I definitely feel like, you know, like some kind of bass would definitely make it go even crazier. The only thing that I think they missed with the video was the part where like Diddy had the 2 Coke bottles like he was like in the Warriors movie.
Warriors, come out to play.
I really think that's the only thing that is missing that really took it off the top, since it's Diet Coke had the Coke bottles, right? I don't know. That's just me. Maybe they could like add more rappers and do a remix video. That would be even crazier too, to make it more like the Flava In Your Ear remix. But this is definitely a good look for Push. I'm definitely interested in hearing what the project's gonna sound like. Hopefully it's more than 7 songs, and we look forward to it for real. Now let's see how they transform this Jerry Butler sample into a Diet Coke beat. Here we go. So we opened up MPC Beats, and the link is in the description. If you want to learn more about this program, I do have a course half off right now. And what we're gonna do is go to our sample, Jerry over here, and then let's go to program. And what I'm gonna do, I'll play it.
Well, here's how. Send the flowers now and then.
All right, cool. So now I'm gonna chop this up, and I'm just gonna chop it on the transient on the downbeat. So let's try that.
Well, here's how. Send the flowers now and then. Stop to call or even when.
All right, cool. So we got our chops and made that into a program. So let's say we're on track 1.
Well, here's flowers now. Call or even when.
Cool. Now let's turn that up to about 7.
Well, here's how. Send the flowers now and then.
So it's
Stop to well, here's how.
all right, so I think that's it. Let's go back to our samples. Shout out to Tracklib because I had the idea of doing this breakdown, but then I almost didn't do it because Tracklib went and broke down the beat as well, and they did a really good job. It was so dope if you haven't seen it. But I had no idea that there was a Fat Joe sample in it until I actually watched the video, and I was just like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't even hear that before. That allowed me to find out what song they're using, and it's Get It Poppin' by Fat Joe and Nelly. And I got this part here.
She would never talk to a lame like that. In my ear screaming how you got a name like crack. Yeah. Like crack. Yeah.
Alright, so on track 3 we got our drums. And this track is super simple. So I have my BPM at about 81. So I'll put my snares there just to make it easy. And now let's add the kick. This one over. Alright, cool. So we got our drum pattern. Go back to the drums. Got the sound the way we want it. Now let's add the Fat Joe vocals.
Like crack crack. Like crack crack. Like crack crack. Like crack.
Cool. So that's basically it. The only thing I could try to do to make it sound even more close is the last crack. This one has an effect on it. It has like a wild, like an echo. Let's see if we can find it. Let's get a little more feedback. It's something like that. It might not be the exact thing, but it's something like that. So let's play it now with the effect on it.
Like crack crack. Like crack crack. Like crack crack. Like crack. Like crack crack. Like crack crack. Like crack crack. Like crack.
Pretty close. Not the exact same, but it's pretty close to what they did. If you enjoyed this video at any point, any questions, please leave them in the comments. And I'll catch you on the next video, all right? Peace.